Hello, everybody. It's Ellie Diecast, and boy, that was a sickly little intro. I am getting over a cold, so I sound a little bit strange. I feel much better than I sound. But we are going to look at the Star Wars Hot Wheels, and I think these are exclusive to Walmart. I just found these today. And they showed up in a small dump bin, almost like an aisle cap dump bin. And so if you see them, you may have to look a little bit harder than usual because I almost missed them. So there's 8 of these in the series. Here are the cars in the series. Kind of an odd selection of cars. Most of these don't have a whole lot of room for tampos. But I guess they picked them because they look kind of Star Wars-y. And I don't know too much about these castings. I'll tell you what I know as we go. So, the first casting is this one, Geronimo. And this is probably the one I know the least about right off the bat. And I don't think that's a new casting by any means, but I've not seen that casting. So, they didn't make a whole lot of them, whatever it is. And also, the card art on this are in the order of the movies. So this is the Phantom Menace. That was Star Wars 1, if you're going by the order of, what would that be? Chronological order? Or is that the order, not the order they were released, but in chronological order. This particular movie, I'm still waiting for my money back from George Lucas on. Not my favorite movie. One of the probably my least favorite movies of all time. It was the movie that started to erode at my Star Wars, my love of Star Wars. This movie started doing in right off the bat. So, but that's the first one, Geronimo. The second one is the Nitro Scorcher. And this particular car, me and Andrew know, is the car that can roll upside down. And it rolls upside down just as good as it rolls right side up, believe it or not, because it's so low. This one is Attack of the Clones. This particular movie I know as the movie that I have no idea what is going on in. Some sort of political intrigue, Senate embargo, something that has absolutely nothing to do with Star Wars as I know it. If you haven't guessed, those last 3 Star Wars movies that George Lucas made were, ugh. But that is the Phantom Menace. Number 3 is Revenge of the Sith. This one I like to call Everything Happens. I don't know what's going on, but everything happens. Everybody fights everybody. That is Revenge of the Sith. To me, this is the movie where we see Darth Vader's origin, I guess you'd call it. This is the dual fueler. I guess it kind of looks very Star Wars-y. Get a good look at the artwork. The artwork on these cards is beautiful. By the way, if you're really looking for a set of these in good shape, good luck. This is the that really thin cardboard that they put these on sometimes. And they usually come out of the bin pretty beat up. It took me a while to find a full set in decent condition. This is Star Wars A New Hope. Most of us old-timers know this as the real Star Wars. This was the first movie that was released. And Mark Hamill, Carrie Fisher, Harrison Ford, nice artwork. And I don't know if all this is poster artwork or not. Don't know exactly. Number 5 is, of course, The Empire Strikes Back. Many people consider this the best of the movies. Probably my favorite. And that is the Spectite. Don't know much about Spectite. he's not, I don't know that that one's ever shown up in my shows or not. So I doubt these are new models, but they're castings we haven't seen in a while. And they kind of look very Star Wars-ish, I guess. Next up is Ballistic. I know this one's been around a while. We got quite a few castings of this one. This one's probably got the most tampo work on it. It's got some cool, one of the only ones that really looks very Star Wars-y. This is Return of the Jedi, otherwise known as the one with Ewoks. Yeah, I like that one. That's got some cool artwork on it. And then they've got the Clone Wars saga. And this is Brutalistic. Brutalistic has been around a while. This is one of the ones that I never remember the name of because it is not on the bottom. But there's the artwork for the Clone Wars. Clone Wars is a cool cartoon that, in my opinion, was far better than the first 3 movies. And last but not least, this is Star Wars Rebels, and this is the new... Oops. This is the new cartoon that is out by Disney. And it's pretty good. And that is Jet Threat 3.0. Like I mentioned, kind of strange choices for cars. There just isn't much space on a lot of these cars for the tampos. Would have really liked to have seen a kind of a more premium selection of cars for this set. But obviously for the kids. I paid $1 each for these. They're going to get picked up by the scalpers pretty quickly, so if you want to get them, you will have to get them pretty quickly. We'll focus on my favorite movie there, The Empire Strikes Back. So that is the Star Wars cards. Again, I think they're an exclusive for Walmart. And they are out now in your Walmarts, $1 each. So go check them out, see if you can find them. Get your favorite ones. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye-bye.